All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me just check the stream, make sure we're where we need to be with the stream. Looks like we are. Fantastic. Let's get going. First match of Matchday number 3 here for Division 2 will be that of Nottingham Forest hosting Saint Etienne. These two teams faced off in the first round of the Domestic Cup not all that long ago. And what was the interesting result there? Etienne did beat Nottingham 1-0 due to a mistake made by that of Pau Torres. Torres still in the lineup today, but a bit of a new look for us, this as well as a massive shakeup for the Etienne squad. Guess what? They've brought in Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe off to Real Madrid. It's a loan-type deal between the two teams. 5 games to see if Haaland fits in better with Division 2, and it will be Forest, the hosts, getting us underway here at the City Ground. Sorry, I know I've already made things, but I'm going to just fix the camera angle. I remember to, what do you call it? Yeah, I like this camera angle better for broadcast purposes. Okay, anyways. Forest getting us underway at the City Ground, and currently a team that they're 50% on their win rate in all competitions. Of course, they won their first game of the season against Borussia Dortmund 4-0. That was a fantastic fixture, that. Last time out, of course, as I said, losing to Etienne 1-0, as now Erling Haaland, the man of the hour, taken off the ball then relatively easily. But either way, should be an interesting game, this, because I think now that, maybe Forest have had their second game, they've had the ability to shake out some of the bugs that they were facing, and they could be in a position now to do some damage. That is if they can get past and be able to hold this Etienne squad at bay. And it's Lionel Messi, but it's a good tackle for the time being by Pau Torres. Has to work twice, still can't get rid of it. It's Bruno Guimaraes with it now, and back to Joshua Kimmich in midfield. Sorry, it's Kyle Walker. Dumbass. Walker from distance, it will be a goal kick. Game-saying player to watch, Ousmane Dembele. Yeah, that's a bit of an odd one. I don't think I would peg him as the player to watch. I think it's got to be Lewandowski. But if Dembele gets it in a good position and he can feed that ball inwards, we might just be looking at a good old attacking masterclass by that Forest side. Hopefully for them. Is that of Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. And I'll play that one well upfield. Just another look at the matches on today's fixture list as well. Coming up next, we do have West Bromwich Albion hosting AC Milan, and Borussia Dortmund hosting Southampton for our final game of the day. It is the go-ahead Eagles with the off week this time around. But it's Robert Lewandowski. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, and goodness me. Well, I guess I'm allowed to be wrong. Ousmane Dembele with the opening goal for Nottingham Forest. Well, that we didn't expect. I kind of thought that he wasn't going to be the player to... Lewandowski with the ball actually has found Dembele. We're going to ignore the ball. His face completely through his right foot. But he's actually been able to put that one away quite easily. Has to be said, Lloris cannot make a touch to it. And it is 1-0 to the hosts. That's about a perfect start then for Forest. And I think, again, as Ruben Dias has apparently picked up some sort of an injury. As it turns out, I think he stayed on the pitch. We haven't seen a substitution come and replace him. Not sure where he's been injured in that play either. That is an awful challenge, and I'm a little surprised that's not a booking for Verratti. The free kick has been taken quickly. It's Haaland now. He's trying to work around Sula. Can't quite do it. Verratti to Di Maria. Florian Wirtz, Di Maria again on the right side. Lewandowski trying to get forward, stayed onside, doesn't have too much help in the middle. It's Verratti. Not really going to get through a defender with a pass like that. It's Erling Haaland with it now. Haaland to Bruno Guimaraes. He's not going to be able to really skip his way around Çalhanoğlu then. So let me get my pronunciation sheets open again. Oh, hang on. This is going to be a free kick, and it is a booking on the way. And it's a red card for Kyle Walker. The first booking seen in Division 2 history. It's a straight red card for Kyle Walker. Oh, and he's done it so late as well. I hate to say it. That is probably the correct call. Matthias Ginter will... What? What? What is unfolding here? Messi has been taken off. I think is Ginter a defender? Is that what they've gone and tried to do there? Free kick on the way, off the woodwork. Lloris surely has a concussion now. Why has Ginter replaced Messi? Are they trying to play in favor of potentially another defender on the way? That's probably what they're doing. They've subbed off Messi. They have Haaland up front. That's a bold decision to go down to 10 men and sub Lionel Messi off in the 20th minute. Lewandowski now in the corner, trying to work around. It's Verratti. Oh, he's tackled easily by Chiesa then. Chiesa. I mean, this is a dumbfoundingly incredible turn of events here. Robert Lewandowski trying to work. Oh, I think Lloris did get a touch to it. It was saved off the woodwork anyway. Lewandowski still with it. To Verratti. Jordi Alba's going to have no problems there. Although, he's given it back straight away to Çalhanoğlu. Lewandowski. Jordi Alba's going to have a deflection. Joshua Kimmich is going to pick it up and gets it to Haaland. Chiesa. Haaland. Haaland to Bruno Guimaraes. The shot saved initially by Ter Stegen. Doesn't allow any second chances there. Although it did get close. Haaland was in position. The position where he needs to be. Lewandowski. Sulit. Lewandowski again. Gets around Jordi Alba. At least for the time being. He keeps working himself into the corner, which I don't really think is the smartest idea. It's Sulit. Oh, Sulit's gotten round. It's Grimaldo. The shot blocked. Is this a penalty? Hang on just a minute. Has Romero committed handball in the box? What? Has that even hit his hand? I don't think it has. Hang on. Dreadfully sorry. My mother's calling me, but we can get to this replay anyway. Well, naturally, as my mother rings me, we have some incredible turns of events there. I think it definitely was handball. Kind of a lame call, but it is correct. Lewandowski, penalty saved by Lloris, and now it's Çalhanoğlu with it. Can't get around the defense. It's Pau Torres who has found his way up the pitch somehow. There will be a moment in the near future where I do need to help my mother unload groceries and things, as most son jobs are, so we will continue with our matches. They will be commentary free at that point, unless you do, want to stick around and wait for me to be done with that. I apologize. It's just something, one of those things I can't exactly just not drop everything for. I apologize. Ousmane Dembele with it now, swung in, looking for Lewandowski on the volley. World class as always, and probably a goal of the season candidate already, and it's match day 3. Have a look at this again. Dembele, the cross. Lewandowski unmarked. He's brought that one above the waist high on his leg, and he's finished it so purely. One of the better finishes you will see. 2-0 to the hosts of Nottingham Forest. Now it's Lewandowski on it again. Potentially some payback being felt. Angel Di Maria. Oh, Ginter with a good tackle. Then I think that was... Can I do a 3-5-2 for Saint Etienne? I wish I could. However, as I have not selected a side, I am unable to make changes to squads in the middle of games. I could show you that right now. I do not have a team sheet setting. Maybe can I... Oh, I maybe can do select sides. Okay. Let me see what I can do about that. That will be the end of the half. And Robert Lewandowski, goal on 2 attempts. Of course, the penalty saved by Hugo Lloris. Of course, the big headlines is Kyle Walker, red card early on. Lionel Messi subbed off. And 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. And again, 6 shots for Forest, 2 for Etienne. And so far still, I mean, Ginter, I will say, Matthias Ginter, whatever it is, for being subbed on in place of Messi and filling in now what is a center-back role, has done actually a pretty good job. He has filled that sort of... well, actually, I tell you what, Frenchie, he's actually kind of sorted itself into a 3-5-2 anyway, so not too far from what you're hoping for. Forest definitely the better side, although it is definitely easier. But, well, I say that sometimes managers find teams easier to coach being at 10 men. Sometimes people think sometimes that sort of squad is harder to play. It's a difficult thing to think about. I tell you what, Etienne has definitely, especially with Kyle Walker, such a key piece of that defense. Oh, that's going to be a red card. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, and a straight red. And we have 2 red cards here at the City Ground. Hakan Çalhanoğlu has gone straight through the back of Bruno Guimaraes, and Paul Pogba will replace Angel Di Maria. This is unprecedented. That's a great save then by Ter Stegen. I tell you what, this is becoming one of the most interesting games I've seen. Again, Paul Pogba replacing Angel Di Maria. This will be Pogba's first time this season seeing the pitch for Forest. They've gone up 2-0 in the first half. Hakan Çalhanoğlu has picked up the red card just moments ago for going clean through the back of Bruno Guimaraes' legs. This is just such a wild turn of events here. Ter Stegen bringing that one out of the goal. He will clear up the pitch. Lewandowski's going to try to get to it before Romero. Can't do it. It's Jordi Alba. Sorry, this is... No, it is Alba. I was right the first time. Alba. To Haaland versus Pau Torres. Haaland trying to muscle Torres off the ball. Chiesa with it now, and Torres will get it out for a corner. Here's the goal again by Lewandowski. Beautiful right-footed volley first time. Lloris almost got to it, in fairness to him. Guimaraes plays the corner short to Chiesa. Playing inwards now. Verratti steps up, makes a good tackle. It's Florian Wirtz with it now. Backwards to Torres. Guimaraes. Oh, inwards. Wow, he tried to float the cross into the other side to the far post. Ter Stegen was able to grab it with ease. Very routine for a keeper, that. Jordi Alba gets the better of Robert Lewandowski then. Tell you what, that could even be a yellow for Lewandowski. Alba's gone down behind the play. Referee may call that one back and find a yellow card to be distributed to the pole of Robert Lewandowski. Corner played in, Bruno Guimaraes, and it's off target, and it will be a yellow card for Lewandowski. 3 bookings this game. We had maybe 1 in the entirety of the Division 1 season last time round. 2 red cards and a yellow to boot, and it's Marc Cucurella coming on for Florian Wirtz. That is actually, I would think, good decision. That's going to allow another player defensively for Forest. Florian Wirtz not doing incredible amount in midfield at the moment, and I think they do need that 4th defender because Etienne has been charging quite high up the field in the recent minutes, but it's Ousmane Dembele and he's tackled. Pogba with it now, inwards to Joshua Kimmich. It's Bellingham to Haaland. Haaland to Bruno Guimaraes, who seems to have floated high up the pitch, as by design, I think, Frenchie. An hour of football has been played, 65 minutes. And this has got to be one of the most intriguing games we've seen this season. Both sides on 10 men. Swung in towards the back post on Dembele. Well, I tell you what, I think for Etienne, that's very luckily, that's gone out for a corner. Lloris has got into that only just. I tell you what, fair effort from Dembele for being at the diving header like that. I'm a little surprised Lloris couldn't catch that ball, or at least pin it down in trying to get on top of it. It will be Verratti taking the corner. That one played inwards, looking for Torres, the header, off the legs of one of the defenders. It's back out to Pogba from distance. Not going to happen. It is out for a corner. He's had the shot there. Off the leg of Bruno Guimaraes, I think. Oh no, it must have been Bellingham. Well, corner to come again. Verratti with it. Not a lot of men in the box for Forest. Towards Torres, headed back outwards. Dembele with it. Torres. Jordi Alba. Jude Bellingham with it now. Backwards to Alba. 20 minutes remain here at the City Ground. Forest lead 2-0. But at what cost? They've lost Shalanolu, who is a massive, massive player in the midfield for Forest. I think he's genuinely one of the better pickups that Forest made this year. For this season. I think a really good player to have on your squad. 86 rated. Passes the ball. Bruno Guimaraes with it now. Trying to work his way forward. Pau Torres tries to close in. It's Haaland on the header. Not going to have it. Tried to wrap around the Spaniard of Cucurella. Cucurella's going to love that one. On the touchline, out of play. Sulo, I think, was the last to touch it there. Less than 15 minutes remaining. Joshua Kimmich, Bruno Guimaraes. Etienne moving well. Shot blocked by Koulibaly. Verratti. Grimaldo. To Verratti. Trying to get lofted over the top to Dembele. A bit of a risky pass that. Oh, Haaland nearly intercepted the pass to... had the pass be intercepted by Dembele, who was sitting on the ground complaining about not getting a call. That would have been something. Cucurella does tackle Haaland off the ball. It's Dembele with it now to Pogba. Might be a yellow card when it comes back. I believe that was... who was that in the middle? Either way, it's Grimaldo, the shot saved by Lloris, but I think we're going to see a yellow card here. Yes, it is. Christian Romero, yellow card in the 84th. It's our 4th booking of the day. Yeah, pretty straightforward decision that. Alexis McAllister will replace Niklas Sula, and Bruno Guimaraes to be replaced by Dejan Kulusevski. Verratti with the corner, swung in. Pogba on the volley. Oh, off the woodwork at the feet of, I believe, was that Pau Torres? He couldn't put it away. Well, the initial shot from Pogba, I think, was deflected, and it was only just saved by the woodwork. I don't think Lloris got to it. Oh, that one was close. Kulusevski with it now. to Haaland. Chiesa. Haaland again. Joshua Kimmich. Chiesa to Haaland. Haaland to Bellingham. Bellingham the shot, and there it is. Well, Etienne get one back. Haaland with his first assist here in Division 2. That's the right man you want on the end of that ball. Jude Bellingham. No defense in the way. Koulibaly can't get to it. Torres can't get to it. Cucurella on the other side of the pitch. 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. Just with a couple of minutes remaining here.
Goal for Saint Etienne. Number 5, Jude Bellingham.
I believe we're going to have probably a heap of extra time here. Several minutes considering the bookings. Three only seems like not a lot. Of course, we have only had the one goal here in the second half. Oh, he's gone through the back of the legs. That could be another card, and that could be another one. It's going to be another booking, this time for Saint Etienne. It's Dejan Kulusevski picking up the yellow for going through Cucurella. That's not Cucurella. Either way. Wow. This is an incredible turn of events. I mean, I didn't think I would have to keep a statistics sheet based on bookings. I just may. Just a couple of minutes to play. It's Grimaldo with it now. Grimaldo. Both sides down to 10 men. The most bookings we've ever seen, ever. And, well, Forest do walk away with 3 points. That much is true. But, goodness me, that was... Well, that one will be... If this was real life, that would have been talked about by the pundits forever. Oh, what a game that was. A lot of celebrations in the dressing room despite going down to 10. Ousmane Dembele, man of the match, though. And just to note, so it was... I'll ping Frenchie and Brock the Casbah now. All right, so next up is that of West Bromwich Albion versus AC Milan. I will wait and pause for to go help my mother for the time being. I apologize. I will be back in just a moment. West Brom versus AC Milan. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah. I will rejoin you in just a little bit. 86 rated. You can. Would you like to watch this next game alongside? Yeah. You're more than welcome to. You can say whatever you want. You are
How the hell did you take the arms off the thing?
Because they hurt my shoulders having them there. I would rest my arms on the shoulders like this, and they would... Like, I wouldn't be able to actually rest the shoulders quite well. Okay, hopefully the stream is still live. Let's see, is anybody... Let's... Fucking hell.
I came up here, I was like, huh.
Okay.
Who stole the damn lights?
No, I just took them off. Okay. West Brom v. Milan beginning now. Fantastic. Okay. So then we're off to the Hawthorns, part number 2 of this third match day for Division 2. West Bromwich Albion hosting AC Milan. This Milan squad has made some changes. They've gone to 4 in defense, as if they weren't already, but a bit of a more narrow formation this. West Brom haven't made any changes. I'm joined now by Brock the Casbah. Brock, your team, first of all, won the game versus Saint Etienne. This is the team that which you'd lost to in the Domestic Cup the first round. But at the expense of one of your best players getting red carded. I'll recap this game for you. I know you wasn't watching because we're in the same house. So Kyle Walker reds somebody like immediately. Messi gets subbed off for a defender in like the 20th minute. Lewandowski and Dembele assist and score on each other's goals. In the second half, Shalanalu comes out there, goes legs deep in a tackle, and gets redded immediately. And about 4 other players on Etienne picked up yellows. It was the most wild game I've ever seen. And already a free kick here for West Bromwich Albion. A bit of a talking to from the official is Rafael Leao, who's, well, he tried to slide in there, but either way. Yeah, it's been a wild one already. Harry Kane with a free kick way back in midfield, but go for goal from here, not a chance. So Brock, your team's next game is going to be... Well, it won't be the Domestic Cup game because your team has been knocked out of that competition, I'm afraid. Your next game will be versus, if I can find it, God almighty, if I... Your next game will be, as Jan Sommer saves the ball at the near post, your next game will be away versus Southampton. Southampton actually do play up next. They will be hosting... somebody. Who are they hosting? It's not Eagles, it's the other one, Dortmund. They are being hosted by Dortmund. Dortmund, who almost, despite your team beating them 4-0 in match week 1, they actually went out and only conceded 1 versus Real Madrid. So it was a good game for them. Interesting to see. I think this Southampton side might be pretty good. I'm curious as to if your team can get it done. Whoa, what was that? Come on now. Leroy Sané gone down in a heap after a horrendous sliding challenge from, who was this now? It is a red card for Ismail Benacer. Brexit means Brexit. I have to agree. Our third red card of the season comes in the second game of Matchday 2, and it's Lorenzo Pellegrini replacing Alvaro Morata. We're only 9 minutes in. What is going on? I've never seen anything like this. I haven't changed anything, as we have another free kick here. I haven't set the referee strictness. It's still on strict as it's been for the past season and a half. There's nothing different with it. I don't know what's going on. The players have decided to revolt against the system, and it's red cards for everybody. No hesitation, he's gone in there both feet at a time. And another free kick. This is ridiculous. It is a yellow card then for Chouameni. Chouameni gets a yellow card here. Now the second booking of the game, as he's kind of that doesn't really deserve a yellow. I've seen handballs more deserving of a yellow that haven't been given, but I mean this is fascinating. Truly, what's happening here. So, West Bromwich Albion have only played 2 games this season, much like to you, one of them being It was match day number 2, and then also the domestic cup fixtures. West Brom did lose to Miami 2-1. That was a fun one there. At least, however, they did defeat Go Ahead Eagles as the shot off target. Did defeat Go Ahead Eagles 1-0 in match week number 2. So we haven't really seen a lot of this West Brom side. They do have some good players, as does everybody here in Division 2. I hear Wolverhampton may have tried to offer you something from Robert Lewandowski. Is that correct?
Yes.
What did it say offered? Did he offer anything, or did he just ask you?
He just asked me.
Did you say anything back to him?
I had to decline.
In so many words, you just said no.
No, I just said I had to decline.
Oh, fair enough. So you probably consider Lewandowski untouchable then. I think he is probably at this rate the highest goal scorer in Division 2. Good save there from Leroy Sané. Mike Magnon saves well enough. Osimhen, I think, actually committing handball there. No, it may have been Leao. Must have been. Yeah, handball to call. 20 minutes played.
That right there must be more deserving of yellow than the other one for sure.
Yeah, I think... is there anyone that you're actually interested in taking off another team? We've seen already, we saw a loan deal between Etienne and Madrid. Haaland for Mbappe in 50 million. Is there anybody that you're interested in trying to steal? I say steal, so that's the wrong word to say it, but...
I think right now I'm good. I'm just going to see how my team plays out.
Okay. That is a fair way to be. I will announce the closure of the trade deadline after we're done with these fixtures here, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. Goes down in the box is that of, well, it wasn't Rudiger, it was, who was that there? I couldn't even see the name, but I think that's a fair way to be, but you do now need to, and I've pinged you in the Discord for this as well if you haven't looked, you do now need to find an additional player to fill your squad for the next game, as Çalhanoğlu does have the suspension. Any ideas who that might be? As Neymar tries to get around. Oh, another free kick here. What? Theo Hernandez picking up a yellow card, the captain for West Brom.
What do you even do?
Is he just...
What?
That is a bogus yellow card. I mean, I don't know what is with this tonight. Anyways.
I don't know what.
Highlight. I'm blind. I'm deaf. I want to be a ref. Blind. Deaf. Anyways. Do you have any idea? As the play swung in, who was that? Jan Sommer can't get to it correctly from the free kick by Harry Kane. DeMarco does tackle Camavinga off the ball. It will be with Neymar now.
Yeah, no, I got it.
I hear Carlos Vela back on the market. Yeah. It was either deflected and then it must have been. Can we see it again? Oh yeah, it was deflected. It was going to go to the far post. I was wondering why Jan Sommer dived the wrong way, but that would make sense. Out for a corner here for Milan. Can I ask you as well? Now, we're both American. We watch MLS teams more than anything else. As corner played in, not really going to be any danger. Why did you choose Nottingham Forest as your club? I'm very curious as to this.
Matt Turner is...
Bastoni off the post. Anyways.
Matt Turner plays there. Goalkeeper, kind of.
Does he? Well, he did play.
He did play for a couple.
What
games.
is he with a club now, or is he just still riding the pine with Nottingham?
I think he's still in Nottingham because he joined last season.
Matt Turner he does play for Nottingham Forest, but he's obviously been left out of the squad. I think Turner was a very good keeper, but he was not ready for the pressure of English football.
He wasn't ready for it.
Premier League English football as well, he was not ready for, because again, MLS is like 4th tier English football, whereas Premier League is, I would say, best league in the world probably isn't true. I'd probably say the Italian league, maybe the Spanish. Oh, that's a rash challenge then. But the referees told him to get up. He's not called a foul for that. He's not even going to book him. No advantage was played.
I got no clue what the highlighter here.
Has he maybe gone through his legs and gotten the ball studs down? I mean, that would be the only way that doesn't get booked. But it's DeMarco with it now. He's trying to play it past Camavinga. Nicolo Barea tries to get around him, can't quite do it. It's Osimhen now. Rudiger's going to get in the way. Well, we do have the red card for Milan. No goals yet in this contest. I'm wondering if you do have an idea who's going to score first.
I like Milan's chances. They've been a lot more on a good attacking and getting more shots on.
Well, if you had to pick somebody to score out of this Milan side, mind you have Harry Kane, you've got Neymar.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question.
I think Harry Kane, so far the best scorer for this Milan side. We're just waiting for... Really, I'm a little surprised Neymar hasn't had the real effect that I expected him to, but maybe that'll change. He's now, instead of being a winger, he's at what I believe was set up to be a central attacking midfielder. Of course, now with the red card in play, he's probably swapped over somewhere else. We can check that at halftime. As it's Milinkovic-Savic with it now. 2 minutes added time to be played. It's Osimhen, tackled by Rudiger, and Carvajal will get it away. Yeah, he does. Gets it to Neymar, to De Paul. So Mori picks it up. It's Camavinga. West Brom moving well with it now. It's Milinkovic-Savic to Fernandez. Savic again from distance. So it is a good save by Mike Magnon. Out for a corner. Probably. Though I will say, corners not really as important as... Not even in real life, corners really aren't important anymore. They used to be, but not anymore. We don't really find goals in the headers as we used to. But Leroy Sané to take. Got a lot of men in the box here. Corner comes in. Not really headed away to the feet of Schlotterbeck. Rafael Leao. Rudiger tackle. DeMarco clears. That will most likely do it for the half, and yes, it does. So, still even at the Hawthorns. Milan down to 10 men. We've seen, by the way, and I'm going to reiterate this again now that we're here. I think we had one yellow card in the entirety of Division 1 last season, all 18 match days of it.
Wow.
We have had 3 red cards in 2 games, as well as
we've had
several yellows in the process.
We've had 2 this game for yellows. I think 2 or 3.
Let's see who is the star lighting player so far. I guess Barazza got subbed off almost immediately with the red. It was Benacer who picked up the red card. Another crucial, kind of player on that attacking side of the ball. Rudiger 6'7", that looks about right to me. Milinkovic-Savic is 6'9". Nice. Milan, more possession, more shots, more passes attempted. That all looks accurate to me. I have no complaints with that. But as I say, the game isn't played on paper, and it's played on a football pitch, virtual albeit, but West Bromwich getting us back underway. So it's interesting now. I mean, it looks visibly as if now Milan have gone back to 4 in defence, as Carvajal is, I was going to say dispatched with. No, it's just going to be a free kick here. Leao's committed the foul on Danny Carvajal, but I was going to say, it does look as if Milan has gone to 4 in defence with the game, which, this is the interesting thing. We had a lot of teams this season, especially some of these newer clubs, Milan in question, starting out with 3 in defence, which, if you were along with last season at all, you'd know that was a terrible decision, especially that Wrexham side, a side that was, top end of the championship table for the longest time and then went to 3 in defence and couldn't manage staying there. As it's Leao in the middle. Rudiger, does he tackle? No, it will be cleared away. I believe is that Bastoni who's made that clearance. So with Camavinga now, may have room on the right side. DeMarco, probably going to play it on the ground first, but crossing would be a good look. You should have seen the goal Robert Lewandowski had in your game. Crossed in from Dembele on the left side. He's got it on his off foot, his right foot, about over waist high on the volley. It was fantastic. Goal of the season candidate, surely. I think, Cucarella's from the season before might still get him, but still. Tchouaméni tackles. Remember, I think Tchouaméni on a yellow card as well. Leao just decides he doesn't want to play for the time being. I don't even know. Mike Magnon, another good save then. Tell you what, he's been a good part to this Milan side, especially being at 10 men. He's played a good role here. Ball kicked well upfield. Several players fall down in the attacking third, one of them being a Milan player. He hasn't gotten up yet. He's holding one of his knees. He will get up. Who is that? That is, it's Harry Kane.
Oh, no.
Oh, anything around Tamori. finds DeMarco, who's played upfield now. Danny Carvajal, Pellegrini stays onside, backwards to DeMarco. To DePaul. He's just not going to get it there, I'm afraid. Leroy Sané with it now. Sané may have a bit of a way through here.
That is unfortunate.
Well, the good news is he's gotten back up and going. We had the game, I believe it was Division 1 game, and Vinicius went down within like the 20th minute and had to be subbed off, and that was a huge blow for Madrid. But his Ozyman shot blocked and picked up by Magnon easily. Also, while we have a minute, let's go over the bracket for the, I would say it used to be Domestic Cup, now just in-season tournament, second round, after the fixtures that have already been played the other day. So, Ajax will be hosting Crew Alexandra, Miami will be hosting Real Madrid, Bordeaux, that's me, hosting Saint Etienne. As Leroy Sané with it now. Can he turn and find a shot? He's got to get past Rudiger, finds Milinkovic-Savic, cleared away. Saint Etienne being hosted by Bordeaux, and Wolverhampton hosting the Go-Ahead Eagles. That should be a fun game, that. A lot of key players on that Wolverhampton side. Kevin De Bruyne, Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk. It's absolutely just loaded with talent. Nicolo Barea. 20 minutes to go. Still no score in this game, although the red card.
I'm very surprised with I say that as they just turned the ball over, but the possession AC Milan's had this game with a red.
Yeah, it's surprising to see, isn't it? I mean, they're being very careful with the ball. Not necessarily playing like a team that's level going into the last 15 minutes. Of course, they're going to be more careful with only 10 men. But yeah, I think slightly... It's interesting, though, because both sides in midfield are playing possessive, but once they get into the attacking third, they're going straight at it, which is weird. It's like they're just flipping it on like that. Leao, Tchouaméni. Now again, Ozyman. Ozyman may have space here if he can get past Rudiger, and no, Rudiger does get in a good tackle. Pellegrini. Well, it has to be said, though, Milan in the position right now coming into this week's match day, sixth in the table at just the 1 point out of their 2 matches played. However, I think a point here would be pretty good. Maybe 3 if Pellegrini can find a shot. No, he can't. I think really being able to salvage points here with only 10 men is a good look here for Milan. And they haven't been far off scoring this game. Neither side has, really. No advantage being played now. Milan still with the ball in the attacking third. Could be a yellow for Milinkovic-Savic. I think when it comes back, if it does. Leroy Sané with it now. If he can get round Bastoni, could be very well on the attack here. Nope, absolutely swarmed by the Rossoneri. That means red and black in Italian, by the way. Why wouldn't you know? We saw Milan play in real life. They played Benfica. Benfica was on my short list of teams to pick as well, but then as the quarter swung in, it was interesting because I had originally chosen, you may not know this team, it's a German team called Borussia Mönchengladbach. Their name has like 60 letters in it, and I find it really fun to say. Then, literally the day after, as Nicolo Barea tries to make a shot, Bordeaux decided they were going to fold. Yeah, well, I say folded. This is what actually happened with Bordeaux. They were obviously relegated to Division 2 a couple of seasons ago. The team entered administration, and in the French league, they have a rule that if you are financially unstable, you get relegated to the third tier, and they just decided that... Oh, God almighty! They just decided that to... terminate their pro status, and they're trying to restructure the club and get it back going again, which, if you're unfamiliar with Bordeaux, as the clock strikes midnight here in this game, it's a 0-0 and the points are shared. If you're unfamiliar with Bordeaux, I think 6 French Division 1 titles, Coupe de France title a couple of times maybe, gave Zinedine Zidane his real, shine in the spotlight initially. No overtime here in division, although potentially one day we could have something like that. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Well, The points are shared here at the Hawthorns. Brock the Casbah. Shouty if I don't like it. Brock in the Casbah. Brock in the Casbah. I'm singing it out loud because yeah, so it was interesting. Last time we had I'm just gonna make sure everything's still going. Yeah, it is. Last time we had an interesting one where I didn't realize that the sound turned up and the Hala Madrid song was playing and the audio just like it kept cutting back and forth like in and out. It was like really odd. Okay, let me. Well, actually, I'll just put that in transaction tracker. 3 minutes still. Okay, I will wait the 3 minutes to be able to. Actually, why don't I have a picture of that really quick? This is how I do my bookkeeping, by the way. I literally just take pictures of this screen and keep track of who does what. So this bloke, red card. They have Alessio Romagnoli. Why haven't they played him? He's a good player, no? Harry Kane gets injured. Leao, Osimhen, Sané, Milinkovic-Savic, Tchouameni yellow. Theo Hernandez yellow. Okay. Anyways, Brock, you can stay up here if you'd like. You don't have to, but I appreciate you joining me.
I am. Sign off.
Okay. Adios, amigo. That was the wrong way about it. All right, here we are then, from the Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund, Germany. It is Borussia Dortmund hosting Southampton. Dortmund looking for their first points of the season, their first goal in league play as well they have yet to get, hoping for their sake that is going to be the case so far tonight. I mean, they absolutely could. They battled to a good... this is a weird way to put it. It was a good loss against Miami last time out in the domestic cup or in-season tournament. Just the 1-0 game then. And Dortmund played very well in that fixture. Let's see if they can follow it up here tonight as they take on the Saints of Southampton. Final game of this Division 2 match week should be a fun one. It's Rodrigo with it now. Nathan Ake. Oh, big challenge there. Up for a throw for Southampton. Coming up for match week number 3. As Nathan Ake with it. Match week number 3, Ajax hosting Miami. From the Johan Cruyff Arena. Wolverhampton hosting Bordeaux, and Crew Alexandra hosting Real Madrid. Should be a fine fixture, that as well. As far as Division 2 is concerned, as I go and find that now, as I've just decided to not do it. Bernardo Silva trying to battle Dumfries here. Jano Black, good save in the near post. As far as Division 2 is concerned, Nottingham Forest hosting... Sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. Match week number 4, Bordeaux hosts Ajax. Real Madrid hosting Miami. Crew Alexandra hosting Wolverhampton. As the shot from distance... Oh, goodness me! Heung-min Son! This guy loves putting in clinical goals like that. He's done it from such a distance away. Beautiful finish from the South Korean. Unbelievable stuff. Well, as I was saying, Bordeaux hosting Ajax, Real Madrid hosting Miami, and Crew Alexandra hosting Wolverhampton. Division 2, AC Milan hosts the Go-Ahead Eagles. Southampton will host Nottingham, and Dortmund will host West Bromwich Albion. It will be Saint Etienne with the bye week next time. It's Di Lorenzo on the outside now. As good tackle by Boy. Skriniar to Dumfries. Dumfries moving forward into Julian Brandt. Skriniar. It's Dumfries. Tackled by Son. Back to Hernandez. Szczesny in goal. Remember, he played a big role in their victory versus AC Milan. Boy. Gaya. Gaya with potentially some space now. He's got to turn and find a shot. Can't quite do it. It's Julian Brandt. Shot blocked. Bukayo Saka. I think Bowie's going to get to that one. No, bit of a miscommunication there. Good tackle. Adrian Rabiot can't get it either. It's Thomas Partey with it. Big slide tackle from Bowie. Advantage being played. Bukayo Saka. To Partey. Di Lorenzo. And Kvaratskhelia will get to it. Get round Thomas Partey here. Yes, he can. Dortmund may be entering some space now. Kvaratskhelia going to get round Di Lorenzo inwards to Adrian Rabiot. Julian Brandt. Gaya. Ciro Immobile. Tackled by Di Lorenzo. Bernardo Silva to Antoine Griezmann. Back to Silva. Griezmann to Bukayo Saka. Tackled rather easily then by Gaya. Now can Dortmund look to counter with Ciro Immobile. Intercepted by Di Lorenzo, and it's Bukayo Saka with it now. Saka. Di Lorenzo. Saka again. Bukayo Saka shot blocked then by Adrian Rabiot. Immobile finds Kvaratskhelia. Dortmund may be on the attack here. Adrian Rabiot. Rabiot still with it. It's Rodrigo. Shot from Gaya! And the first goal of the season for Dortmund. Wow, and a good pass inwards. I tell you what, it's actually worked out quite well. Nathan Ake was trying to defend the one shot, then the ball is rolled to the feet of Gaya. Szczesny can't get to it. Level pegging here at the Signal Iduna Park. Just in a incredible turn of events there, has to be said. And Swingman's son. It's Son, Bukayo Saka. Backpedaling, Bowie, a good tackle. Kvaratskhelia with it now, Immobile. Rodrigo. Oh, maybe slipped through to Kvaratskhelia here. Gotta get around Di Lorenzo first. Can he do it? He'll backpedal towards midfield. Quickly turns on a dime. It's Gaya, the goal scorer. There's Boy. Boy DeBrant, shot blocked. Adrian Rabiot on the back heel. Oh, and Nathan Ake, good way to intervene there. That would have been assist of the season. Bernardo Silva with it now has Bukayo Saka on the outside. Kvaratskhelia. And that'll do it for the half. 1-1 the score. Dortmund get their first goal of the season in all competitions, and they're level with Southampton. That's a pretty good start to the game for them. Jose Gaya with the goal for Dortmund. Heung-min Son the scorer, and another beautiful one at that for Heung-min Son and Southampton in the 9th minute. It's 1-1 here at the Signal Iduna Park. Equal possession pretty much there. Bernardo Silva, 6'7". Adrian Rabiot, 7'3". Yeah, I would say those are probably the two key players. Adrian Rabiot, shot blocked. Griezmann. Oh, Hernandez might be on his way through here. Pass intercepted by Bowie. Relatively easy, that one. Oh, hang on a minute. Rodrigo with a lot of space now. Dortmund on a good-looking attack. Ciro Immobile in the center. Quite to it, but it's going to be a penalty. Oh, and it's, first of all, it's the shot. Off balance, Koundé has his arm in front of him, and the penalty conceded by Southampton. Wow, wow. Ciro Immobile. Can he put away Dortmund's second goal? Yes, he can. In off the woodwork. Penalty struck with precision and pace for the black and yellow. Dortmund have signs of life. It took them, 3 matches this season, but a fantastic finish in Szczesny. Oh, I tell you what a penalty. Nobody is saving that one. We'll have a look again really quick just at the penalty call. We're going to have to. Need some dissecting this, so ball comes in then from Rodrigo. It's actually it is deflected then off of Thomas Partey. Swung in. Immobile is going to try it off balance, almost a scissors kick this. Mind you, he's nearly taken the head off of, what's his name there, of Rodrigo. And yeah, it's clearly hit him on the hand. That's in front of him. Yeah, correct call there, has to be said. Dortmund up 2-1. What a turn of events this. Dortmund, the squad, which couldn't find much of anything going so far this season, suddenly could be on the cusp of 3 points if they can hold on. Still a lot of football yet to be played. And it's going to be a free kick here. Kvaratskhelia with a handball. And a substitution being made then. Riyad Mahrez replacing Julian Brandt. Mahrez had the start initially for Dortmund in the first couple of games, that has since then changed afterwards. Team has actually played better, I would say, with not having him on the pitch. Former Leicester City man. Rodrigo. Thomas Partey intervenes. Griezmann to Rodri to Hernandez. Hernandez can get around Dumfries here on the left side. No, he can't. It's backwards to Ake. Heung-min Son. Sonny can't get around. Adrien Rabiot. Rodrigo. Kvaratskhelia. Immobile, tackled well by Koundé. About an hour gone here. A lot of football left to be played. 2-1 for Dortmund. Griezmann. Backwards to Koundé. Oh, look at this. Ciro Immobile could be through. And get some good defending that time by Koundé. Back to Szczesny, and Hernandez is going to get this one away. Rodri with it now. Rodri, the man from Manchester United last season. Koundé out wide to Di Lorenzo. Bukayo Saka. Son to Rodri to Griezmann. And Southampton looking well. Griezmann to Rodri. Thomas Partey tries the shot. Shot blocked. Rabiot heads to Dumfries. And the attack seems to have petered out for the time being, at least. Rodrigo to Bowie. Dumfries. Good tackle then by Griezmann. Oh, the referee's going to call that a foul. I don't know if that was worth the foul, to tell you the truth. Maybe he came in there a little strong, but pause. 20 minutes remain. Both players missed that ball. It's Thomas Partey. Gaya tackles. Riyad Mahrez. Kvaratskhelia. Gaya's got space on the left side. He's got to try to get around Di Lorenzo. Finds Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez cuts inwards and shoots. Saved by Szczesny and out for a corner with 15 minutes remaining. Substitutions. Paulo Dybala replaces Bukayo Saka. Into the hands of Szczesny and cleared away. Still, again, 15 minutes remaining. Dortmund playing their best football of the season, but Southampton could seriously have the ability to strike back if given the chance. Adrien Rabiot. Ciro Immobile saved again by Szczesny. Adrien Rabiot with the corner, swung inwards. Nobody really on the end of it. Except now Adrien Rabiot once again. Rodrigo, tackled by Koundé and cleared away nicely. Boy. Oh boy, a stern challenge there. Slightly rash. That could probably go down as a yellow card. Rodrigo, inwards to Immobile. Immobile from distance, good catch by Szczesny. Rodrigo. Oh, Rodrigo's gotten around Nathan Ake. Rodrigo. Oh, shot deflected. It's just going to trickle out of play. Out for another corner, though, and a yellow card. Yes, it is. That one to Sacha Bowie. Oh, he's almost taken out both Rodrigo and the other. Ferland Mendy will replace Lucas Hernandez here. Corner swung in, looking again, headed towards the near post, out for a goal kick. Good effort, but won't be close enough. Chesney channeling his inner. Joe Hart then, asking for the effing ball. Bernardo Silva, Paulo Dybala. Just a couple of minutes remaining here. That's probably... Well, the referee saw a foul. Play is continued. Rodri to Son. Wang Min Son. Oh, a good tackle then. Rodrigo. Ciro Immobile. Rodrigo. Riyad Mahrez. Antoine Griezmann. Bremer trying to get in the way. 3 minutes added time. Dortmund have to hold on for just about another 90 seconds. And they will have their first points of the season. The same game they score their first goals of the season. But Southampton now moving well. Very late in the game. It's Antoine Griezmann tackled by Skriniar for the time being. Rabiot gets it to Kvaratskhelia. And that's going to do it. Borussia Dortmund, the home side, get their first points of the season versus Southampton. And that is such a good result then for the black and yellow. Absolutely what they needed. Has to be said, though, still good game from Southampton despite not walking away with the points. They've done well. And wow, what a week of virtual football this has been for Hotspot. It's been a pleasure joining you, and I'll see you in just a little bit. I won't be live, but off to probably the Division 2 race at Zandvoort. Thank you for joining. We'll see you next time.